Attention parents, I'm doing a series of short videos to help clue you up on the application process and the general idea of university. So you might have a son or daughter who's already thinking about university and you want to know a little bit more so that you can support them and help them through that process. Or it might be that your son or daughter has not even thought about university, but you want to give them that option and you want to be able to put the idea of university in their head by knowing a little bit more yourself. Whether it be about UCAS, student finance, why university in general, how to make the most out of an open day, all those little tips I'm hopefully going to help you out with. If you do have any questions throughout, please pop them in the comments below or get in touch with us on our social media. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Student Finance England. I'm not going to go into all the details, I will leave a link to the website below, but I'm just going to straighten a few things out for you guys and hopefully help you with some of the sort of jargon that you might hear around student finance. So first I thought I would start off with telling you exactly what Student Finance England actually do. Student Finance England provide financial support on behalf of the government for students from England entering higher education in the UK. Your student finance includes a tuition fee loan and a maintenance loan. So these might be things you've heard of before, but maybe you're not that sure on which is what and what they involve, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about those now. Your tuition fee loan pays for your course upfront, and this loan does not depend on your household income. So whoever you are, you will get the exact amount of money that your course costs. So if, for example, your course costs £9,250 a year, Student Finance England will give you that exact amount. And that isn't money that the students have to worry about managing in their bank account or anything like that. They're not going to get £9,250 put in their bank account and they've got to think about paying it off or anything like that. It goes straight from Student Finance England to the institution. So the tuition fee loan really isn't something that the student actually has to think about. It goes straight from Student Finance, straight to the institution, and you'll get the exact amount of money that you need for your course. Your maintenance loan is a little bit different. So this pays for things like your living costs, any books that you might need to buy, all the little extra bits and bobs, you know, if they've got a phone bill they need to pay for, you know, a little bit of spare cash for socialising, things like that. This is what their maintenance loan will go towards. Now, your maintenance loan does depend on your household income. So you can use the student finance calculator that's on the website to sort of calculate what the student might be entitled to. But yeah, it does depend on the household income. It's good for you as a parent to make sure you have your household income assessed because the student might be entitled to more than you think they are. It's important to mention as well that having your household income assessed is something you can do privately away from your child, so your child doesn't have to see how much you earn and things like that. It is a sort of separate form that you can send off. But yeah, it's definitely worth getting your household income assessed so that your child gets as much money as possible from student finance. There's just a few short steps, and getting it off as soon as possible will really benefit you to making sure you don't have any late payments and things like that. The application process is as follows. First of all, search the internet for student finance and click on the student finance login-gov.co.uk link. Go onto that website and create an account. Log in and complete the application form. This is where you'll include details of your household income, and this is where you guys will come in as parents and you'll do anything you need to do to support the application. Send off any proof of identity or evidence as requested by Student Finance, and then you will wait up to 6 weeks for a response. The quicker you get the application off, the better. You want to be as organised as possible to avoid any late payments for your child or anything like that. So when it comes to repayment after graduating, it's based on what you earn, not what you owe. So your child won't start paying back any of that loan until they're earning £25,000 a year or more. If their income for any reason drops back below £25,000 a year, maybe they go into sort of a 2-year contract after university and then they're out of a job for a little bit, they'll stop paying their student finance back and they won't start paying it back again until they're earning £25,000 a year again. If for any reason your child goes abroad after university or anything like that, it's always important to notify Student Finance of what you're doing, just to sort of keep them in the loop of how you're going to arrange payments and things like that. And after 30 years as well, the loan and repayment will be wiped completely and you'll stop paying anything back if for any reason you haven't paid it all back by then. Another thing you might want to look into as a parent is alternative funding. So if, for example, the child going to university has a child of their own that they're supporting. It might be that they financially support another adult. There's lots of the things that come into play that may affect your funding and things like that. So there's disability support and things like that that you can look into. So definitely look into alternative funding that you can get. The best way to find out about these kind of like access to learning funds, I think they're called, they might be called something different at different universities, but the best way to find out about them is to actually ring the student services at that university and find out how you can get that additional support. Another nice little top tip to kind of end on is to research bank accounts with your child. So if your child is looking to open up a student bank account when they go to university, have a little look round at what different bank accounts offer. So for example, the bank account that I went with at the time, I think it was NatWest, obviously things will have changed by now. I got a free rail card when I opened up a student bank account with them, so that got me a third off travel for my whole time at university. I got a taste card, which was kind of this thing where I could get 50% off in different restaurants and things like that. So they were just two little perks that actually came with opening up a bank account with those people in particular. So research into things like that just might help you out a little bit when your student's trying to budget. I hope you found this video useful and it straightened out a few little things around student finance and some of the myths that may come along with it. If you do have any questions, please pop them in the comments below or get in touch with us on our social media as always. But until then, I'll see you very soon. Bye!